journey is a series of unexpected events, sometimes full of difficulties. However, what truly matters is not what happens to us, but how we confront and overcome these challenges. To live a fulfilling life, everyone aspires to grow and build resilience. But have you ever wondered why you still haven't reached your true potential? What is holding you back from moving further on this journey? The answer may lie in the very habits we unknowingly develop in our daily lives. Though seemingly insignificant, these habits can weaken our inner strength and prevent us from achieving great goals. This is where Stoicism, an ancient Greek philosophy, becomes the key to unlocking a more resilient and meaningful life. This article will guide you through 8 common but dangerous habits that can make you weak without you even realizing it. At the same time, we will explore how to apply the timeless principles of Stoicism to overcome these obstacles. Are you ready to embark on a journey of self-discovery and unleash the hidden power within you? Let's step into the world of Stoicism and discover how it can transform your life. Habit 1. Procrastination. Procrastination is a common habit that most of us fall into, yet few realize its detrimental effects. Continuously delaying tasks and responsibilities causes us to miss out on valuable opportunities and erodes our determination and spirit. Imagine you have an essential presentation to prepare, but instead of starting early, you leave it until the last minute. As a result, you feel stressed and anxious and may not achieve the best outcome. This not only diminishes the quality of your work, but also undermines your confidence in your abilities. Stoicism, emphasizing the present and immediate action, offers a solution to this problem. Epictetus, a renowned Stoic philosopher, noted that we should focus only on what is within our control. When you procrastinate, you often worry about the outcome or feel uncomfortable with the task. But it's crucial to realize that you can only control your actions in the present moment. Start by breaking down the work into smaller, manageable steps to overcome procrastination. Instead of looking at the entire project and feeling overwhelmed, focus on completing each part individually. Ask yourself, what can I do right now to move closer to my goal? Each small step will help you progress and maintain motivation. Additionally, remember that time is a precious and irreplaceable resource. Every minute you procrastinate is a minute lost forever. So, seize the present moment, act now, and you will find that your confidence and ability to complete tasks will significantly increase. Stoicism teaches us that true strength lies in mastering the present and not allowing the habit of procrastination to hinder our journey of self-development. Habit 2. Immersing in materialism. In modern society, we are often swept up in the whirlwind of materialism, where a person's worth seems to be measured by the quantity of possessions and wealth they own. However, excessive attachment to material things weakens the spirit and creates a constant sense of dissatisfaction. The more we accumulate, the more we feel empty and crave more. Imagine you just bought the latest smartphone. The initial satisfaction is excellent. But after a few weeks, the novelty fades and you start longing for the next thing. Maybe a new car, a bigger house, or something else you believe will bring happiness. This cycle never ends because there is always something newer and better out there to chase. Stoic philosophy reminds us that happiness and contentment come not from external things, but from inner balance and spiritual values. Seneca, one of the most famous Stoic philosophers, advised that we should clearly distinguish between genuine needs and endless desires. Instead of accumulating wealth, we should concentrate on cultivating virtues such as compassion, courage, and wisdom, which bring lasting and sustainable fulfillment. Another example is when you spend most of your time working hard, not because you love your job, but just to earn more money to buy more things. When you achieve your financial goal, do you truly feel happy? Or do you continue chasing another goal, higher and more complex? Materialism leads you into a vicious cycle where the destination never truly exists. Instead of immersing yourself in the endless pursuit of material things, Stoicism encourages us to focus on what truly matters and is sustainable. This involves building genuine relationships, nurturing the soul, and developing good virtues. Learn to be satisfied with what you have and realize that the actual value of life lies not in what you own, but in how you live and experience life. Materialism may bring temporary joy, but it cannot provide long-term happiness. By focusing on spiritual values and self-development, you will find absolute peace and satisfaction that no material object can bring. Remember, the most essential thing in life is not how much you have, but who you become and how you live. Habit 3. Avoiding challenges. Avoiding challenges is an easy habit to fall into when we want to protect ourselves from discomfort and failure. However, this avoidance is the most significant barrier that prevents us from achieving personal growth and our true potential. You may notice that you often choose the easy path, steering clear of situations that require courage or endurance. But does this benefit you in the long run? Take a daily life example. You are assigned a new work project that requires skills you have never tried before. Instead of embracing this opportunity as a step forward to learn and grow, you feel anxious and try to refuse or pass the responsibility to someone else. By avoiding challenges, you not only miss out on the chance to develop new skills, but also rob yourself of the opportunity to prove your capabilities. Stoicism views challenges as valuable opportunities to cultivate virtue and strengthen oneself. Epictetus, a Stoic philosopher, emphasized that personal growth only comes when we are willing to face difficulties and push our limits. In the most challenging moments, we discover our inner strength and potential. Instead of avoiding challenges, start seeing them as necessary steps for growth. Ask yourself, what can I learn from this situation? And how can I become stronger after overcoming this challenge? Changing your perspective will help you approach challenges with a positive and ready mindset rather than fear and avoidance. Moreover, when you actively embrace challenges, you will find that your confidence and abilities are reinforced each time you overcome them. Every challenge you conquer is a testament to your inner strength and resilience. Gradually, you will realize that no challenge is impossible, and these difficulties make you stronger and more steadfast in life. In summary, avoiding challenges may bring temporary comfort, but it will limit your ability to grow and assert yourself in the long run. Stoicism encourages us to embrace challenges with courage and persistence because these challenges offer opportunities for growth and self-improvement. Step out of your comfort zone and face the challenges life brings. This is the path to true maturity and success. Habit 4. Negative self-talk. Negative self-talk is a silent enemy, sneaking into our thoughts and quietly eroding our self-esteem and confidence. Have you ever noticed yourself thinking, "I'm not good enough," or "I'm bound to fail"? These thoughts, though fleeting, if repeated often, can become your reality, holding you back from opportunities and challenges. Marcus Aurelius, one of the greatest Stoic philosophers, once said, "Our life is what our thoughts make it." This means how you talk to yourself will determine how you perceive the world and yourself. When you are constantly immersed in negative thoughts, you limit your potential and create a barrier that hinders personal growth. Imagine you are preparing for an important interview. Instead of focusing on your skills and experience, you let negative thoughts dominate. "I'm sure I won't be chosen. I have nothing special to offer." As a result, you enter the interview with anxiety and a lack of confidence, which can affect how you present yourself and your ability to make a positive impression on the employer. Stoicism advises us to be aware of and control our thoughts. Instead of letting negative thoughts take over, replace them with more positive and rational ones. Tell yourself, I have prepared well and am capable of succeeding. I have unique strengths and will showcase them to the best of my ability. Being aware of how you talk to yourself is the first step to breaking free from the cycle of negative self-talk. An effective way to combat negative thoughts is to practice self-compassion. Treat yourself as you would comfort a close friend going through a tough time. Instead of blaming yourself for mistakes or shortcomings, ask, what can I learn from this? And how can I improve in the future? This way, you reduce the pressure on yourself and create a positive psychological environment that encourages growth and progress. In conclusion, negative self-talk is a habit that can weaken your spirit and abilities. But by being aware and changing the way you talk to yourself, you can build confidence and the ability to face any challenge in life. Stoicism teaches us that the key to mastering life lies in controlling our thoughts and creating a positive, strong mindset from within. Habit 5. Seeking external validation. We live in a world where external validation has become the measure of self-worth. From social media likes to recognition from colleagues, we often seek validation from others to feel good, successful, or influential enough. However, basing your self-worth on others' opinions weakens your independence and makes you vulnerable to changing judgments over time. Imagine you just completed an important project at work. Instead of feeling proud of your efforts and results, you wait for praise from your boss or colleagues to think that your work has value. But if the praise doesn't come, or the feedback isn't as expected, you may feel disappointed, doubt your abilities, and even lower your self-esteem. Stoicism reminds us that happiness and confidence must come from within, not external feedback. Epictetus once said that we should focus on what is within our control, our thoughts, actions, and reactions, not on the acceptance or rejection of others. Instead of seeking external validation, evaluate yourself based on your internal standards and values. For example, when you complete a task, ask yourself, did I do my best? Does this work reflect my true abilities and effort? If yes, that is the validation you need from yourself. Focusing on personal development and nurturing internal values will give you confidence and satisfaction without relying on others' approval. This doesn't mean you shouldn't listen to feedback, but remember that compliments or criticisms are just opinions, not the absolute truth about your worth. In a world full of societal pressures, breaking free from the cycle of seeking external validation can be challenging, but it's also a significant step toward freedom and inner peace. Stoicism encourages us to seek acceptance from within, building value based on what we believe and practice. Achieving this will make you more resilient in life's challenges and discover that true strength comes from within. Habit 6. Ignoring others' well-being. In our busy lives, it's easy to focus on personal goals and forget that we are part of a larger community. Ignoring others' well-being diminishes our virtues and creates distance, harming relationships and the community we live in. Indifference to others' pain and difficulties can lead to a cold, loveless society lacking compassion. Think about a time when you noticed a colleague struggling, perhaps with work or personal life, but you didn't take the time to ask how they were or offer support. You might think it's not your responsibility, or you're too busy with your work. But this small action, or the lack of it, can make a big difference. A simple question, a gesture of care, can help them get through a tough time and strengthen the bond between you and them. Stoicism teaches us that each person is part of the human community, and therefore, we are responsible for each other. Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher, once said, "People were made to help one another." This is about providing material support and nurturing a spirit of empathy, understanding, and readiness to help those around us. Instead of ignoring others' well-being, we should actively care for and support them. This can start with the most minor actions: listening when someone needs to share, helping when you see someone in need, or simply showing sincere concern. For example, if you know a friend is going through a difficult time with mental health, a phone call or an invitation to meet could help them feel supported and not alone. By caring for others, we help them and improve ourselves. These acts create a positive cycle of spreading kindness and returning to us. Moreover, when caring for each other, we build a strong, united, and loving community. In summary, ignoring others' well-being weakens relationships and reduces our value as human beings living in a community. Stoicism encourages us to cultivate compassion and act for the common good because we can only make a difference and live a meaningful life by caring for others. Remember, every act of kindness can contribute to a better world for everyone, no matter how small. Habit 7. Dwelling on past mistakes. The past is a part of us, but when we let it dominate the present, we set up barriers to progress and happiness. Obsessing over past mistakes can lead to regret, self-blame, and a sense of helplessness. These emotions cloud our vision of the future and trap us in a cycle of negativity. Imagine you made a mistake at work, perhaps a wrong decision that led to failure. Instead of learning from that experience and moving on, you keep replaying what happened, asking yourself, if only I had done things differently, or if I hadn't made that mistake, everything would be better. These thoughts fail to change the past and prevent you from embracing new opportunities in the present. According to Stoic philosophy, we cannot change what has happened but control how we perceive and react to it. Epictetus once said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." This means the power lies in our hands. We can view mistakes as valuable lessons rather than insurmountable failures. To break free from the bonds of the past, we first need to accept that mistakes are a natural part of learning and growing. No one can avoid mistakes, but how we respond to them will shape who we are. Instead of dwelling on regrets, ask yourself, what did I learn from this mistake? And how can I use this lesson to improve? For example, if you once missed a significant opportunity due to a lack of preparation, instead of endlessly blaming yourself, use that experience to better prepare for the next time. In this way, you free yourself from the burden of the past and turn it into motivation for the future. Practicing mindfulness and gratitude can help you focus on the present and view the past more lightly. Instead of letting old mistakes drag you down, focus on what you have achieved and your progress. Every day is a new opportunity to start fresh and continue your journey. In conclusion, dwelling on past mistakes limits your potential and hinders personal growth. Stoicism encourages us to accept the past, learn from it, and focus on what we can control in the present. You will find peace and sustainable growth by letting go of the burdens of regret and moving toward the future with confidence. Habit 8. Inability to handle negative emotions. Negative emotions are an inevitable part of life, but being unable to control them can lead to severe consequences. When we let anger, anxiety, or sadness take over, not only is our reasoning impaired, but our judgment is also affected. This can lead to poor decisions, damaged relationships, and even a feeling of losing control over life. Think of a time when you felt angry about something trivial, perhaps an offhand comment from a colleague or a traffic jam. That anger might have caused you to overreact, say, or do things you later regret. But more importantly, it can make you lose your calm and ability to handle the situation effectively. Stoic philosophy teaches us that emotions are not something we cannot control. They are merely our reactions to external events. Epictetus, a Stoic philosopher, once said, It's not events that disturb people, it's their judgments concerning them. This means we can choose how to react to any situation, no matter how difficult. The first step in handling negative emotions is to become fully aware of them. When negative feelings arise, instead of reacting immediately, pause for a moment to observe them. Ask yourself, is this emotion justified? Is it helping me in any way? Doing this creates a distance between emotion and action, allowing you to make more rational decisions. Another example is when you feel anxious about an important meeting. Instead of letting the anxiety take over, try analyzing it from a Stoic perspective. Can I control the outcome of this meeting? If the answer is no, then worrying about it won't help. Instead, focus on what you can do best, such as preparing thoroughly and staying calm during the meeting. Additionally, practicing mindfulness and self-reflection are effective ways to manage negative emotions. By reflecting on your feelings daily, you will gradually recognize damaging thought patterns and learn to transform them. This helps you deal with negative emotions and strengthens your self-control and mental development. In conclusion, being unable to handle negative emotions is not an unchangeable condition. With proper awareness and persistent practice, we can learn to control our emotions and react more rationally and calmly. Stoicism teaches us that strength lies not in avoiding emotions, but knowing how to face and navigate them wisely. When you master your emotions, you will find true freedom and peace. Conclusion. In the journey to find a meaningful and resilient life, we often face habits that can weaken our spirit and potential. From procrastination, negative self-talk, avoiding challenges, immersing in materialism, seeking external validation, inability to handle negative emotions, dwelling on past mistakes to ignoring others' well-being. Each habit presents obstacles, preventing us from achieving personal growth and sustainable happiness. However, by applying the principles of Stoicism, we can overcome these habits and build a more vital life. Stoicism teaches us to focus on what we can control, nurture virtues, and face life's challenges with courage and patience. True happiness does not lie in others' approval or material possessions, but in self-awareness, compassion, and the ability to overcome obstacles wisely. Start with small actions. Pause when you feel like procrastinating. Replace negative thoughts with confidence and self-compassion. Bravely face challenges and continuously develop yourself. Remember that every challenge is an opportunity for growth, and every mistake is a valuable lesson. Open your heart to those around you, care, and share because kindness is the foundation of a fulfilling and meaningful life. Change doesn't happen overnight, but with persistence and effort, you can abandon old habits and build a new lifestyle of strength, confidence, and inner peace. Let Stoic philosophy guide you, helping you overcome life's challenges and achieve sustainable happiness. This journey begins today with the most minor changes. Seize the opportunity and transform your life as you've always desired.